Greetings, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to Warrior Spirit. Shout out to MS. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If I don't say your name, I'm still sending you love. It's all love, baby. All right, guys. So let's get it in. Let's check in on your energy. Let's see what's going to be going on in this next cycle for you guys. Is that being naturally me? I love you guys too. Oh, thank you so much. You should see me. I got like the biggest cheese on my face right now. I love you guys immensely, man. Greetings, greetings. Hey, HB. All right, let's see, gang. Ooh, overall energy, 9 of Cups. So you guys are thinking of fulfillment. I feel like a lot of you guys are in love, even if you're not with somebody. I feel like there's just like a lot of like blossoming, healthy, loving energy inside of you guys. It's something that clicked. I feel like you guys could be in this space where you have been practicing a lot of self love and it just seems to be like oozing out of you. I feel like when you go out into the world, you're gonna start to uh, kind of get like just really kind treatment from people, is what I'm picking up on. Just like people smiling at you or complimenting you or just trying to make like friendly conversation. Um, a lot of the things that you have been trying to bring down into your life are actually going to start to manifest in front of you. You're going to feel really good. A lot of fulfillment coming in for you guys. Okay? 10 of Swords in reverse, gang. Yeah. We've been talking about this ending to a harsh cycle in your life for a long time. Some of you guys could have been feeling like, well, it's not happening. When is it going to happen? I'm still feeling the pressure. 5 of Wands in reverse with the 10 of Swords in reverse. This 9 of Cups energy is is taking over a lot of the pain in your life, but I feel like it's coming from within. You may even find that like bonds within your interpersonal relationships could be strengthening, or just family could be feeling a little stronger at this time for some of you. But with the 5 of Wands in reverse here, this is an end to chaotic connections, frenemies, false starts, false lovers, people just like trying to come in and disturb this peace. It's an end to that. This, if this isn't happening at this moment, this is on its way out. Hey, Lindsay. Okay. You've got the King of Wands coming out in the upright position. I feel like you're so wise at this point in your life. You know how to observe and not absorb. You're sitting on your throne and you're just looking out into the world. And I feel like you're thinking of, with the 10 of Swords energy in reverse, you possibly could be thinking of like a 10-year plan, Or I also want to say to some of you guys, don't let time freak you out. Don't start, because when you're in this King of Wands energy, you could be looking out into the world and seeing what you want to do next. But with this Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, it's like, don't let your mind defeat you at this time. Like, don't tell yourself like, oh, I don't have enough time to do this, or I'm too old to do that, or I'm too young to pursue this, or I don't have enough. Like, know that you're being seated where you need to be right now. Right now, and everything is going to start to come in for you. Okay, remember your overall energy. Nine of Cups. You don't want to be self-sabotaging at this time. But what the Seven of Swords and this King of Wands and the upright is telling me is that this is just a time where you're going to be making, the cliche statement, moving in silence. A lot of you guys have been moving in silence. You are going to be moving in silence. And this is so necessary, because you're coming out of a timeline where you used to tell people your moves, or I'm about to do this, or I'm finna do that, or making announcements as opposed to moves, with the Fool in reverse here. But this is all changing for the better. You have the Ace of Swords in the upright position. What's up, HP? HP3? You've got the Ace of Swords in the upright position. So this is confirmation that it is definitely time for you to be moving in silence. But you moving in silence doesn't mean you aren't getting anything done. Quite the contrary here, with the Justice in the upright and the Knight of Cups. This is love pulling at your robe here. Love wants to make its way in. I feel like, and hear me out, I feel like you've been through some very harsh cycles when it comes to love. And you kind of just numb that part of you. Put love on the back burner while you were in King of Wands mode, because you had to build your empire. You had to get shit in order. So love is on the back burner, or has been, but it's like love wants to return. And I'm not telling you that someone's going to come in and make everything perfect, because nobody's perfect. But I do feel like there's going to be a relationship that comes in and makes you feel like you can love again. Or with the Nine of Cups energy here, the love, like I said, that you have just oozing out of you is righting all the bad things that happen. I feel like you, even if you haven't gotten to this space where you forgive somebody who hurt you or broke your heart, you've forgiven yourself. You've come to grips with it is what it is. And this is what's bringing this justice in. I feel like somebody's heart chakra is just like opening, thriving. Somebody's very calm. Somebody is just like, I'm not rushing love, but when it comes in, I'm going to make sure I'm in a justice position. Hey, AV, hey, babe. I'm going to make sure that I'm right. So I feel like there's some type of preparation that's going on for you guys when it comes to love. Like, you guys are just like, okay, once things get right, justice, I'm ready to, stick my foot in the water. Look at the horse at the water. Kind of apprehensive, but knows that it needs to cross this, this water. So I'm excuse me, I'm just hearing, be patient in terms of love, okay? Okay. Yeah, things are about to turn around. You've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Cups in the upright position. Okay, so listen, things aren't going to start off as some explosive romantic thing. You have done the work, so now you have to take baby steps when going into romantic relationships. And I want to encourage you guys, when you meet somebody, do not be like the same day you get their number or they get your number or y'all first message, or I don't know how people date these days. Okay, I've been on a hiatus for some years now, but um don't be so anxious, because whether you know it or not, and I know I say this to you guys a lot, people can pick up on that anxious energy. Seven of Pentacles, what are we gonna be? What is coming of this? Like, and that takes away the fun and flirty part of getting to know somebody. The cute little messages, not being like, oh, they didn't text me good morning. Oh, they like chill when it comes to love. Anxious energy makes other people apprehensive. So you can go into things with standards, but why is it so wrong to just be open to communicating, friendly conversation, getting to know someone? Why does it have to always be this my soulmate, this my twin flame, this my forever person? That can scare somebody away who probably been hurt and just trying to get to know people. It's okay to take baby steps in love. You see that the Knight of Cups came out and the Page of Cups. So this is like, okay, just date. Date don't mean fucking. I know everybody on the internet wants y'all to think that's what it means, but that's not what dating means. Dating could just mean like meeting up for coffee. What's wrong with meeting up for a coffee? Meeting up for lunch. You know, small things. Like, what this is also telling me with the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Cups is like, build a friendship first. Get to know somebody without the pressure of this got to be my next relationship. Like, when you take that pressure off of getting to know people, I'm telling you, the communication flows easier. You can laugh. You don't take everything so personal. And you always have to respect the fact that before someone met you, they probably were talking to other people. Some of y'all like, well, I'm not competing. As soon as a motherfucker meet me, they need to make sure that they cut everybody. It don't work like that, baby. It don't. Because people have to get to know you to know if they even want to cut people off for you. And you have to get to know other people before you decide if you want to cut everybody off. Like, balance. Go into it with friendship, not with expectations of being hurt. With the Three of Swords and the Page of Swords. What's up, all eyes on me? The gang's here. Like, for real. Somebody go into every connection with the expectation of being hurt. Let me tell you something. When I learned how powerful my mind was, I I became very more intentional with my thoughts. And what I mean by that was, like me, I'm a hermit by design. So I get to spend a lot of time in silence, and I get a lot of time to self-examine, to look at myself in a light. That's part of shadow work, where I dig deep and see the things. And I started to notice that the things that I thought would manifest. And then I start to play little manifestation games with myself to sharpen my intuition and to sharpen my mind. And so I started to see certain manifestations come to fruition, and I had to learn how to calm my own mind down. You have to do that, because with this Page of Swords and the Three of Swords, it's like you don't even know everything before you start thinking somebody gonna hurt you, thinking somebody gonna cheat you, betray you. And then Eight of Cups in reverse, that takes you back into the last heartbreak you had. And then you looking at dating through the lenses of all the failed relationships, all the times that your heart was broken, you were taken for granted. But then you also have to go back to the beginning of those situations and see where you could have been too vulnerable too soon, disclosed too many things too soon, or had unreasonable expectations too soon. That's part of shadow work too. A lot of connections fall apart because of that. The expectation of being hurt, the expectation of not trusting. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Then that's when you start to do little weird shit. Like, well, since they didn't say good morning to me, I'm not going to say good morning to them. What makes one person more important than the other? And what I mean by that is like, what makes someone say, well, they didn't reach out to me first, so I ain't going to reach out to them? Well, what if this motherfucker, like, I've been reaching out for weeks, they ain't said nothing back, I'm just not going to say nothing either. Like, this is the thing. Some people have this energy, this blockage over them, Two of Wands in reverse, where it's hard to connect with them. It's like somebody feels like somebody always supposed to be approaching them, and that if they approach someone first, fear of rejection, fear of being ignored, and these all these things, they don't want to do it. You've got the Ace of Cups in the upright position. Love is on the table right now for a lot of you guys. Whether it could be any type of love, okay? It doesn't always got to be romantic, but love is the message tonight. Right now, a lot of people's hearts are hurting. And so, you know, it's like, gotta build back up that space. You gotta build it back up. Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, a lot of people's hearts are broken, or they're just feeling misplaced. Like maybe they're far from their family. Maybe they don't have, maybe they divorced. Maybe the family broke apart. Whatever it is, maybe even though things are going good in their life and there's fulfillment in some areas, somebody feel like, well, there's not fulfillment and love for me. Maybe your money good. Maybe you got a home stable, or you getting things together, but love is the thing that's still on the back burner. Reshape the way you go into relationships, interpersonal relationships, whether that be with friends, family, or romantic partners. There has to be some type of shift there. Somebody has unreasonable expectations of you, or you could be having that for someone else. This is not giving anybody a chance to showcase who they truly are. And I know people feel like, well, 2 weeks in, they should already know if I'm the one. But what if they don't? What if that's not how they move? Everybody ain't moving in to love as quick as maybe a water sign or a fire sign would. Yeah, I'm calling y'all out. Some people are more patient and want to get to know the person and build a friendship, learn communication styles, learning someone's love language. That be another reason why relationships be breaking up. Motherfuckers don't be wanting to learn each other's love language. They just go into some shit like, this my love language, boom, this how you supposed to fit into my love language, and if you don't, you a demon. Like, damn. You ain't even learned this person's love language. See, I think relationships of all kind thrive when we take the time to learn each other. Like, oh, this they love language, this my love language. Basically with the Page of Swords and the Three of Swords, don't jump to conclusions and just demonize people because they love language ain't the same as yours. And look, Taurus, I say your Taurus's asses in here laughing and kikiing. Y'all the water signs of the earth signs. So don't even start in the comments shit, Taurus is like the Pisces of the water of the earth signs. Like, don't even start, Taurus. I seen a couple of y'all in there. I don't even play. AB said I'm laughing at myself. HP3 like, yep. Look at you. Look at you. You already know I'm gonna call you out. Who clutching they plurals? Libra too. Yeah, Libra, yo punk ass too, Libra. Yo see, let me say, I would clown real quick. We're gonna get back to the message. Libra, yo ass love the honeymoon stage. Yo ass love the honeymoon stage, so you want the honeymoon stage to last for 15 years, and then you get bored when it don't. So don't be clutching your pearls, Libra. I see you. I see y'all in there. All right, Spirit, what's going on for the collective, please? Hmm. Yeah, I be laughing at my own toxic ass too, AV. I ain't even talking shit. I'm talking shit, but I ain't exempt. Okay, Five of Cups here in the upright position with the King of Swords in reverse. Somebody is, I hate to do it to you, gang, but there was someone in your life who was like very dishonest to you, very mean spirited and shit like that. And with the Ten of Cups in reverse, I feel like this could have been someone that you could have like seen like a future with, or just felt like they could have fit in with your family. But I feel like you was kind of forcing it. Um, there's something about the way you have grown and blossomed here in your overall energy, Nine of Cups. This person is very sad. Like, they're very sad that like they said mean things to you. They're very sad that like they lied on you, lied to you. Um, Somebody feeling real bad about that right now. The King of Swords in reverse. This is a court card energy. So this is someone. This is another person. The Five of Cups energy here. They in a low vibration, like just feeling real fucked up. Um, and I know we don't really talk about this, but for some reason, Spirit just wants you to hear this tonight. It's like your Nine of Cups is their Five of Cups. You could see they lied on you a lot. They said things about you that wasn't true to gain some type of emotional um, compensation or something from others. Attention. They were attention whore. Thank you, Spirit. Um, so the things that they said about you are proving not to be true with the Nine of Cups. Why are we talking about this person, Spirit? Bottom of the deck, Hermit in the upright position with the Empress. Yep. Wow. Okay. Okay. So after this person did all of these things to you, you went away and you got better. Ooh, I'm so happy for you. You went away, you got wiser, you got more beautiful. I'm hearing somebody's more curvaceous. I'm hearing someone's just like glowing, beautiful skin, beautiful hair. Like somebody really just went into hermit mode and just fucked the game up. Like, congratulations, baby, because remember that Ten of Swords in reverse and the Five of Wands in reverse earlier? Bouncing back from that betrayal, that heartbreak. I also am hearing too that um you were quiet through all this betrayal and heartbreak. Maybe when all of this was going on and people was lying on you, dragging your name through the mud, you didn't even show up to clear your name. Mm-mm-mm. Because this King of Swords in reverse is a narc. So that's why you didn't show up to clear your name. Because, see, one of the things that a narcissist will do or a sociopath will do when they in a relationship or a friendship or a family ship with you, they will run and they will go to social media. That's their favorite place to go because they can portray any image that they want. They can look angelic. Um they can look all fucking upright and moral. No. So you already knew that going up to defend yourself would be pointless and it would drive you fucking crazy. So you said, "Oh, I know how to fuck this motherfucker up. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna get better." That's why your overall energy was the 9 of Cups. So with the Hermit and the Empress here, you was like, "Okay, I'm out of here." And even if you didn't move states or cities or countries or something, you moved around in a way that was very silent and wise, and you took your power back, and you look amazing now, and you're radiating, and you're a magnet to beautiful opportunities and experiences. And this shit is gonna trickle down into your children. It's gonna trickle down into your endeavors, whatever you're working on. That's why you had to be in that space we were talking about earlier. hmm Now, with this Empress and this Hermit, you're wiser about who you give your vulnerability to. You also, as the Hermit, can sense the red flags that you ignored because you were infatuated or in love or hypnotized by somebody. Maybe that's the reason you are in this space where you cut people off quick, because you already see the telltale signs. And see, narcs and sociopaths are very charming, and they normally look very beautiful on the outside, or they have a lot of things, you know, and you ignored the red flags because of that. And that energy transferred over into your friendships. You probably found yourself having a lot of narcs and sociopaths as friends too, because of the way you were conditioned to love and be loved. And that became a part of your energy signature. And so when people came up upon you or they was observing you from afar, they could see your weaknesses. But not anymore. King of Wands. You still have compassion, but you're strong. You're stronger now. You wise as fuck. You know who to trust. Let's see. I wanna see uh I wanna see what this King of Swords is even showing up for, because I don't like it. This is King of Swords in reverse, please, Spirit. Strength. They observing how I'm telling you, dude. They see how strong you are. It's tearing them apart. Page of Wands in reverse. Get ready for a next smear campaign. I'm also hearing too that this person, for some of you, this ain't gonna be for everybody, but for some of you, they are trying to communicate with you through false pages, false profiles, things of that nature. There's just an energy of like somebody doesn't like how you show up in the world. Like, they could take offense to your power. See, one of the things that I have observed is that when you go into things leading with your inner child, you get fucked up quick. You cannot go into every situation, every conversation in passing, whatever, just showing up as your inner child. Your inner child is earned by people. You're not just taking your child on every date or every meetup with everybody, right? No, because why? That's not safe. You have to protect them. What if this person doesn't turn out to be someone that's going to be consistent and compassionate and safe in their life? When you come up out of this type of relationship or family ship that you were conditioned to shrink your voice and not speak up and not protect yourself, you have to heal that before going into relationships. And see, people are too literal, because you know that's that saying where it says you have to love yourself before you can love someone else, or before someone can come in and love you. It's really breaking down to that love and protection for the inner child. Some of you guys have been sat down when it comes to relationships, and now you've healed to a certain degree where you kind of like, okay, I've been doing the work. Can I step out here now? I've learned my lessons. That's why you feel so emotionally fulfilled at this point. There could have been some emotional breakdowns. I'm picking up on someone who just cries sometimes about the things they have allowed themselves to experience, about the things that they have experienced at the hand of others when it was out of their control. I just see like an overpouring of emotion for someone who's finally getting this healing that they could only give themselves. The thing is, oh, Mama Lola, I'm sorry, baby. It's all good now, though. Watch. See, you gotta understand that, like, since you have glowed up here, the Empress, the Nine of Cups, that's all they gonna be able to talk about. Your strength. I just feel this energy of unbreakable right now. I feel like I feel this energy of someone saying, like, when people come into their life trying to play games or do little things that they know are the telltale signs, the red flags, you just like, you refuse. Your strength is very intimidating to people. People are intimidated that you've gotten through things that they refuse to. Six of Swords in reverse. This is what this Page of Wands in reverse, this King of Wands in reverse is feeling like. See, they're stuck in the past. They still see you as the person that they broke up with, or that they cheated on, or that they left, or that left them, or whatever. They still see you as that person. Because they never really knew you. See, people could be around you, people could fuck with you and not even really know you, and not care to get to know you. That's why you're learning now to temper yourself when you go into connections now. But this person still sees you as that person who was naive. They love it. People love it when you naive, man. They love that. I miss it when you was stupid. That's what somebody said. I miss it when you was stupid. I miss it when you was stupid and I could just say whatever I wanted to say to you and it would go over your head, or you wouldn't question me, or you wouldn't set up a boundary. I miss it when you were blind here. Two of Swords. I miss it when you was blind to what you knew to be true. You're not that person no more, collective. You got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So you're no longer juggling what you know to be true over what someone is saying to you. Or to what any doubt is saying to you. Got the Six of Cups in reverse. Fuck sentimentality. Fuck that. Oh, I remember when I remember when you lied and you betrayed me, motherfucker. Three of Pentacles in reverse with the Six of Cups in reverse. Don't look. Don't let nobody come in and try to mesmerize you. Remember when we used to? No, I remember when I was vulnerable, wearing my heart on my sleeve, and I shouldn't have. And you knew that I was, and you took advantage. Or I remember when you went around to the people that I loved and the people that I thought loved me, and you tarnished my image, and you talked behind my back, and you tried to take from me. That's what I remember. Yeah. Nine of Wands in reverse is nothing left to fight for. You're showing up as the King of Pentacles in an upright position. With the Chariot in an upright position. So yeah, you know, sometimes you can get a little nostalgic around certain parts of the year and all these things. But you don't have no choice but to be solid right now. I'm telling you. You ain't got no choice. And some of you couldn't fail even if you wanted to. There's some type of driving force here that's going to make sure you get to where the hell you need to be. It's going to make sure that you show up in the world the way you need to show up in the world. I don't care if you're tired. I don't care if you're sad. You better cry and get up and get at it. Because you ain't going to be able to fail. Everything is returning back to you. Whatever you feel like the enemy took from you, wherever you feel like was stolen from you. Somebody is very beautiful, but they feel like when they look in the mirror, the light in their eyes was stolen. Being out here unprotected. Being out here too vulnerable and fucked off with people who feed on vulnerability. Remember I told y'all, like, it's like they stuck a straw in your side and just got to drink it. Spirit eaters. These motherfuckers love your ass because you got an open heart and you not judgmental. You not judgmental now. You just wiser now. I'm telling you, the red flags ain't going to be able to fly in your life no more. And some of you are at this point where you just feel like you don't even owe nobody no explanation. That's why you got to build a friendship. Page of Cups. You got to talk about things. You got to communicate what you feel your love language is. That comes along with the conversation of boundaries. And when a motherfucker hear you talking about your boundaries and they still cross them to feel powerful, King of Swords in reverse, to feel like they got some type of seniority and entitlement over your autonomy, you got to hurry up and cut them off in the beginning. You got to cut them off in the beginning. And then you're going to be like, oh, well then, da-da-da-da-da. No, you didn't cut them off in the beginning the first time, right? That's how your ass ended up in a position to even learn a lesson. So stop playing games. I don't like repeating lessons. But, like I said, it's like you just can't fail at this time. And this ain't even on no haughty shit. But I want to let you know sometimes it's okay to be a little cocky. Especially when you done pulled yourself up by your bootstraps and got your shit together. You get a little cocky inside. Not to the point where it's offending others, but to the point where you like, man, I made it through this. I can make it through that. Can make it through anything at this point. And your spirit guides and God, like, okay, we like this person. They ain't no weak spirit. How many times I didn't see them get knocked down and they still keep getting back up? The chariot is the energy of that libido, that power, that force, that get up and go energy. The King of Pentacles is like above other, amongst other things, like the millionaire, the solid one, the one that's got everything together. You put your drive and your passions together, the King of Wands in the upright. Shit. No wonder Spirit saying you can't lose. Failure is not an option when you in this position. And when you tired, I'm going to come in here, I'm going to talk some shit to your ass, and I'm going to get you back up. But you can't give up. You could be tired. You could be frustrated. You allowed to feel all the feels. But your ass ain't allowed to give up. And you couldn't, even if you want, you don't even want to give up. Literally. You don't even fucking want to give up. You just like, can I just get a breather in? Can I get my second wind? Can I make a smoothie? You know what I'm saying? Can I take a spirit bath real quick? I mean, I need to replenish so I can get up to fight again. And the fight continues. I don't think when we hang up the fight over. No. My nigga, every day we fight, okay? You know how many people be dealing with depression and anxiety? It's an accomplishment and a reward to themselves if they get out of bed that day, clean up a certain room, cook something, do some form of self-care. I'm talking about real life. Shit. That's why you can't let no motherfucker come in your life and try to tell you what time you supposed to be on. How quick you supposed to heal so you can get back to being an uplifting person for them. Because I'm hearing, even when you was down and out, you was uplifting motherfuckers around you. And they didn't even know you was crying in the closet before lunch. You was finally in cute dress and then just start crying. And it came out the room like nothing was happening. Hey guys, everybody okay? Let's go. You can do it. Like, come on. That's why I be telling your ass, I know you're gonna pull through this shit. Chariot, King of Pentacles in the upright, King of Wands in the upright, Two of Pentacles in reverse. Some type of solidity that's coming in. But with the Nine of Cups, I feel like, again here, as the Empress, it's something you've been building it within. I honestly feel like it has nothing to do with anyone else. The Nine of Cups is that self-fulfillment, that emotional fulfillment. There's something that you have been doing that you need to keep doing and do more of. Or if you've been thinking of doing, do it. You gotta find your fulfillment at this time. I love you too, MS. You gotta find it. And you gonna thrive. But I'm gonna tell you one thing I do know. It's gonna be them days, man, where you just gotta cry. You gotta let it out. You gotta talk out. You gotta speak. Speak life into yourself. The thing is, sometimes we let the pain get to us, or the facing the pain, or the root of the pain, and then sometimes that can make you feel stuck, like I don't even want to look at this right now, I don't even want to talk to myself about this right now. But you have to have those uncomfortable conversations with yourself to get this shit going. You have to. It's going to release so much pent up emotions and thoughts and all that stuff, and that Two of Swords energy. You got to have those uncomfortable conversations with yourself and the people that you want to keep in your life, if they are even worthy to be there. Because as the Empress, like I said, you're a magnet to abundance and success and good things. You can't have nobody in your life that's going to be trying to hold you back or make you feel less than because your power offends them or makes them uncomfortable. Or people say you're intimidated and you ain't even do nothing but show up with potato salad. No, you're not intimidated. They're intimidating. They're just intimidated by you. But you might look a little intimidating though, as the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Chariot, and the Empress. So it's like you're divinely feminine. The sexuality and the passion and the assertiveness is oozing out of you, but there's still this air of your divine masculine energy that lets motherfuckers know you mean business. The King of Pentacles means business. Okay? Along with the Chariot and the King of Wands, it's like if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. If it don't make sense, you're not showing up for it. And it doesn't even have to be on some monetary level. The Pentacles can represent energy too. Things that's tangible. To you, the things that are tangible is your time, your energy, how you show up, where you show up at, who you give your energy and time to. So you have a certain trajectory of your life in this Chariot energy, and as these two kings, you just not willing to allow games and emotional bullshit take you off your path. That's intimidating to people because you probably fucking with people who are emotionally manipulative, and they know how to come in and use some type of feeling to get you to not pay attention to your goals, not expand, and focus solely on them and their needs and their desires, and that's just not cool. Anybody that wants the best for you is not going to want to come into your life and then try to deter you from the things that your life purpose is made of. That's why you can't be out here enmeshing with people. Because when you enmesh with people, they feel like your destiny is their destiny. And you supposed to carry them to your destiny, even if they not doing the work, even if they playing games, even if they lying, even if they don't want to do the work. Like no, you cannot enmesh with people, especially not in the timeline we in. You could show up for people. You could be cheering for people. You can champion people. You can root for them. You can do all the things, but you cannot. Look how many people was on this Chariot. One. With two spirit guys pulling them to where they need to go. How many people was on this throne in the King of Pentacles card? One. How many people was on this throne in the King of Wands card? One. You have to put yourself first. You can't get nowhere carrying dead weight. And you can't get nowhere with Three of Pentacles in reverse energy around you. People speaking on your downfall. when they see you just trying to get ahead with the Chariot. That's weak ass spirits around you. Get from around these motherfuckers and don't let them try to emotionally attach to you. Why motherfuckers gotta attach anyway? All these attachment styles and shit. Why we can't just connect and build and grow? Why it gotta be an attachment? That shit is weird to me. And you could have had the wrong people attached to you with this Three of Pentacles in reverse. Praying on your downfall while you trying to just be happy. Nine of Cups. These are the type of motherfuckers in this Three of Pentacles in reverse that just sit around and talk trash about everything that make you happy. Every time you excited about some shit, they come in, but yeah, but, and I don't like how, like, man, shut up. Shut up. People always telling introverts they need to be more extroverted. Why not tell extroverts to be shutting up? Or people always got something to say about the things that make you happy. And the shit that make you happy ain't gonna make or break them. You can't build around these type of people. Collective, Three of Pentacles in reverse, they never gonna be on your team. You in the background making plans, they in the other background tearing it down. That's why you had the Seven of Swords earlier. Talking about now you in this good space, you need to move with stealth. With the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Swords, I told you, the things that you're doing and you moving in love and you making genuine moves and connections, you need to do this shit in stealth. Because motherfuckers will come in all excited, like they excited about your plans and shit. And you start breaking down the blueprint and here they come in, but yeah, but I don't like, but da-da-da, and why you like that, and that's not funny. And like, damn. Nah. Move in stealth, collective. Negative Nancy and miserable Marvin's around you and shit. Because they thinking out of their fears of failure. And you better not listen to nobody who don't want to build nothing to tell you how you should be building something. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Motherfuckers ain't even working on or building their own shit, but they gonna come and tell you how to build yours. But they too fearful, King of Swords in reverse, to fail and to not show up all whatever, so they don't want to build nothing. But they damn sure gonna watch what you building and tell you you ain't building it right when they don't even got your vision. Nine of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. I just feel like you threw your hands up in the air like, yo, fuck all this shit. The stuff I can't control, I have the serenity to accept. I'm not fighting for these things anymore. Yeah, Eight of Swords in reverse. Finally seeing that you was holding your own self back by even entertaining this type of energy, whether it was coming from within or what, either if it was external to you. Fuck being accepted, all that. Speak your truth. Let people remove themselves. I just be feeling like people be worried about the wrong shit sometimes, and they make things more complicated than they have to be. I feel like with this Eight of Swords energy coming out, it's like people be self-sabotaging with their thoughts. Like I said, with that Three of Swords and that Page of Swords, don't always be thinking the worst. Like, oh, somebody lying, somebody betraying me, somebody like, fuck, chill out. Sometimes you be bringing that shit into your life. If that's every time you go into something, it's like somebody always going to something with some ulterior motives. I'm gonna make this person attached to me, or I'm attached to them, or I'm gonna get this from them, or I'm gonna make them choose me above everybody. Like somebody be going into shit with some weirdo ass energy. It's that King of Swords in reverse that's coming, that's been in your space. Always trying to be the superior thinker, always trying to have the last word in an argument that shouldn't even be there in the first place, always trying to outthink somebody, always trying to play mental games or some shit. And then turn around and get mad when people pick up on it. Like, what the hell? A lot of shit don't be making sense to me. And even if I understand the esoteric energy behind it, I just be feeling like people be on some clown shit. I just be feeling like people be wasting their energy on shit that ain't even important. That's why Spirit is telling you with the 9 of Wands in reverse, this ain't even your battle. This ain't even a wound you need to be fighting. This ain't yours. It'll be unsuccessful. Yeah, it will. If you continue to fight, and this to that King of Swords in reverse, energy here, it's gonna be Ace of Pentacles in reverse, 6 of Wands in reverse. So somebody just out here wasting money and energy on dumb shit. We too far out. That's like being like 7 miles from where you wanted to end up at. You didn't already walk like 50. Why go all the way back just because you tired at the last 7 miles? Like, hell no. 6 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Don't do it. Don't look back. Don't be Lot's wife. And that's a metaphor, okay? What we have for collective, please, Spirit? I think I'm being told to change decks. Let me see. Yep. Hold on, y'all. Let's get a new deck. Okay. Oh, we're counting this shit. Okay. So the first card you guys got coming out is Ogham Nature. You have Druid, pagan, or Celtic connections through your bloodline or past lives. Time to awaken to your magical ability. Your soul calls you to spend more time outside in nature. Become more environmentally aware. So, not even with the Druid or the pagan energy or the Celtic connections. I feel like this is a soul searching energy going back into like a past life for you. Some of you guys could have been having like very like vivid dreams of different lifetimes you've lived. In the dream yourself, you may be like just an onlooker, kind of confused in some aspect, but going along with some things. When you feel yourself doing that, you want to really try to take control of your avatar at that time. Um, but you are like needing to get out in like nature because technology is scrambling something for some of you. This speaks a lot to those of you who are earth signs, but water and air is of nature too. But I just kind of feel like you need to get away from like tablets and phones and the computer and the laptop and the TV and whatever else. You know what I'm saying? Take your Apple Watch off, baby. But I feel like there's just you need to detach from some of these things. Some of you have like a need to like stop like sleeping with your phone under your pillow right next to your head. Get like that modem about your bedroom. Um, Work on the carbon footprint inside your home because you really can't fix the environment. You only one person. But with this environmentally aware energy, it's like being more aware of what's going on in your home. Make sure you got that salt under your front doormat. All the things in your immediate environment need to be serene. It's going to be a really good time towards the end of summer to go to like Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, all the places and get plants. They're going to be like right when the summer is about to end and we about to go into fall. You're going to see a lot of plants on sale. If I was you, I would get plants that are like good with low light and not a lot of water and like desert like plants and stuff. At the end of the summer, start doing that. That's going to bring that nature energy inside. Plus, it's going to purify the air. It's going to bring a more lively energy. It's going to change the aesthetic of your environment. Like, do those things. I want you guys to go into a very comfortable winter because the external energy of the winter is going to be very cold and very scarce. I want you to know that the shadow government is preparing us for that mentally and emotionally right now. So you want to make sure going into the winter, the fall and the winter, that your environment is very lively. That's why I was telling you guys last week to get the vitamin D3. That's like the sunshine vitamin. So if you know you struggle with like seasonal depression, or someone in your family does, get the right dose for you. You can find it on Amazon or whatever, but use that to your own discretion. But I'm just saying, like, because I feel with this environmentally aware thing, this is being aware of your surroundings, aware of what's going on external to you, but not being in panic mode, but being in preparation mode, like we always talk about on my channel, and just being aware of what the fuck's going on inside and outside. Okay? All right, let's move on. Another thing that I was led to tell you, I'm glad Spirit reminded me. Um, they're doing this thing in the grocery stores. Like, a lot of grocery stores may not want you to know that, like, they panicking, or they running out of supply, or they're holding back supply for like rationing and stuff. So they're putting like stock in the front to make it look like it's more than it is. If you can, you should be spending like $20 a week on certain stuff like rice, beans. I know I tell you guys this all the time, but I have to say what's on my spirit to tell you. You have to be preparing for these things, because I feel like they want to like launch more scarcity in the winter going into like April. Okay? So I have to make you aware of that, or I wouldn't be doing what I was called here to do. But just know, it's a lot of things that are happening on the world stage, but behind the curtain. You know what I'm saying? And then I've been saying this shit for a long time, but the way my vision works, I can see out far. So, you know, just do the things. Whatever you can do with the space you have, or whatever, you know. Because, like, it's a scramble for our minds back. Remember that mass awakening, or that mass search for the true knowledge, and taking back your power happened in the collective, in the world, on so many levels. So yeah, make sure you're doing that. You know, read a lot of things about like natural remedies. Just be up on shit like that. Start documenting a lot of things, like, you know, writing down natural remedies and what's going on at the time and the date it was, like shit like that is very important. You got the tea leaves coming out, so this is very important with the black cat. Okay, so this is very important messages. We haven't seen the black cat in a while. I don't like that. That means like magic was afoot. The tea leaves say foresight. Okay. So what I'm telling you is true. And there's a struggle to like change our fortune, to change things here. All right, let's read this. Oh, here it is. Okay. This card says time to heal any unresolved issues in your relationships. Investigate your bloodline. You have inherited your psychic gifts from an ancestor. Remember magical tales of yesteryear from your childhood. Always look for the bigger picture. Step into your future with open eyes. Relax and have a kupa. Wow. Mm-hmm. Yep. That past life energy I was just telling y'all about. So, oh, this is like such a deep thing. Like somebody was like so powerful in another life, another realm. Go back into that. Mm-hmm. Remember magical tales of yesteryear from your childhood. So you was like even magical as a child then. Maybe you were a peculiar child. What was that one movie? Oh my God, I love the movie. I can't remember the name of it, but it was Jules in the movie. I remember the premise of the movie. It was like a lady or something, and like she had a home, like a castle, and it was like all these like little magical children that live there. Not Matilda, that one too, but this one was like more set in like how this other card, the Ogham card, said like the Celtic time. I can't remember the name. Was it Nanny McPhee? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. No, not Nanny McPhee. It was something else. I'm gonna figure it out. But it was like they had like British accents or like little kids. Like, um, dang, I can't remember the name of the movie. But it was a really good movie. It was like adventure or whatever. And it was good. But anyway, we were already talking about that inner child feeling safe and things of that nature. So maybe to get back to your intuitive gifts, you have to go back to your childhood in a way and kind of try to pinpoint the times when your gifts came online, because some of you guys' gifts came online when you were children. Wow. Okay, Black Cat. Okay, this card says your positive thoughts and intentions have brought about good fortune. Dismiss any negativity. Good news arrives. An offer is the one you've been waiting for. Connect with cats and their energy. Yeah. And remember, I was just randomly telling y'all earlier about how when I changed the way I thought about things and became more intentional, my life changed in a very personal way. Nothing to do with anyone else. On a personal level, okay, so let me tell you something. Never never put your luck or your manifestations on to someone else. Okay? Like, don't ever be like, I'll only be happy if this person can be with me. I only want to be a millionaire if this person by my side, or I can only be fortunate if so and so is coming along with me. That's gonna fuck up your shit. That's why the King of Wands in the upright, the King of Pentacles in the upright, the Chariot in the upright, you and the Nine of Cups as your overall energy, you putting yourself first at this time to maintain and to get to the things that are destined for you. Your luck and your karma need not be attached to anybody at this time. So if you see somebody coming towards you and they on some fuck shit, move around from them. Because sometimes people be going through fucked up shit behind the scenes and they be carrying a lot of badass energy on them. A lot of bad karma, a lot of bad vibes and shit. And they'll come around you and then you just interacting on some bullshit they got going on, then you become a part of that. Now it's not the time for that with the Hermit and the Empress coming out in the upright. Now is not the time for that. There again, no enmeshing. None. Damn, the fuck? Now, my brother in here and gotta put somebody out, and HP3 didn't already time. What are you even in here for? Like, what are you doing? Saying even you don't even go here. Poor babies. I didn't even know my brother was on the chat. Hey, babe. And all eyes on me. I don't even get to see what they saying. I don't even know what they said. It just come up at the top of the screen that one of my moderators timed somebody out. So I don't even know what they said. So, oh, Lord. They probably can't even play spades. And they on here fucking with us while we playing cards. All right. Bottom of the deck is completion. It's time to wrap some shit up, okay? A lot of shit is dead to you. It's the old you. You probably been in mourning about some things. Like the stuff you just gotta let go. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you do that though. You mourn when you move to the next level. Like, damn, you know, like I said earlier, just kind of like getting it, crying it out, letting it go. There's some completions in your life, but this is transformation just to get you to the next level. You know, let yourself feel the feels. You know, so some of y'all having mental funerals for people. Like, okay, they dead to me, so and so out of here. I ain't worried about that no more. I've healed from that situation. It's dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he'll be all right. Victim in reverse. Now you the victor. You've come to this completion. Like, I feel like on some real shit, somebody just was like in this place for a long time and they just kind of like felt bad about, you know, a lot of things. Felt bad for themselves. Just, but now somebody's like, you know what? Nope. I don't want to feel like that no more. I gotta let this energy go. And that's that completion. That's that acceptance. Somebody is in an energy of just accepting things and letting them go. Not holding on to that dead weight anymore. You got the service and the upright. I feel like this is the energy of like you could have just been feeling down bad and then life just came back around to you. And now you then healed to the point where you can be of service to other people. You're not worried about being perfect or how shit look. Like you just doing what you got to do. Wow. You got growth in the upright position with recovery in the upright position. Didn't I tell you earlier? Everything is being returned to you with miracle. Man, you probably have been down bad for a while. But somebody bouncing back. There's recovery and growth in your life. So you get new things and you get the parts of you that were beneficial back. And you get the key to this new life, the key to the city, the key to this new city. Some of you guys, like I said earlier, whether you was moving states or cities or something, you got the key. Now you're about to flourish in this new environment. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be scary. With the soulmate in reverse, some of y'all just doing it alone. Or it's just a soul journey inside of you that don't got nothing to do with nobody else, but there's some type of growth and recovery there. Telling you, watch. It's gonna be scary. It's gonna be like waiting for the next shoe to drop and then it don't drop and then you be like, damn, I was worried for nothing. The parts of you that you love, that you felt like were stripped from you, they were just regrowing now with the recovery energy. Some of you guys could have felt like it was time and years and love and beauty or some shit ripped from you for dealing with the wrong relationship or the wrong person or whatever, the wrong connection. But now you growing back from that. You know? And look at this key. It's a big ass key. So you about to open a bigger and better door now. About to open a bigger and better door. Well, shit, congratulations then. Miracle. Some of y'all been asking for a miracle. Show me a sign. Well, you about to get the sign. I just keep hearing, fuck them. You know, I herself don't give a fuck. I just keep hearing, fuck them. Okay? Bottom of the deck, you got forgiveness. But look what came out. Trickery and balance. Nah, we don't like that. So somebody trying to balance how they gonna trick you and how they gonna get your forgiveness. I don't like that. Somebody plotting then. The enemy is afoot. Now you got your growth, you got your key, you got your shiny new door, you got your miracles coming in. You done recover from some fuck shit. And here come the enemy, riding the fence with the balance and the trickery. Let me see how I could get their forgiveness and get back in. Cause this motherfucker full of guilt. I can't make this up. Guilt coming out in the upright. Come on. This is what guilty people will do too. Once they see that you've recovered or that you miraculously grew from the shit they threw at you, the dirt they threw on you, here they come in with guilt and forgiveness on their little heart. But it ain't true. With the trickery and the balance, they just like, let me see if I could get forgiveness and get back in. Let me see if this motherfucker stupid enough for me. No. Energy vampire with dissipating, staring at the screen. Didn't I just tell you to get away from these screens for a little bit? I've been telling y'all for fucking 4 years that these fucking screens is the devil. I know I'm on these screens, but I don't be on these screens, and I don't let these screens get on me. Dissipating here. So maybe somebody that used to be an energy vampire towards you is now running low on fuel or some weirdo ass shit. They just messy, Spirit said, with the faith in reverse. They just messy. Faith in reverse and facade in the upright position. They just messy. So that's why the trickery card would even come out with balance. I know my collective ain't sitting up here trying to balance how they gonna fuck somebody over. So this is the opposing force. Trying to figure out a good way to lie. Try to figure out a good way to trick you. Try to figure out a good way to come in and pretend like this whole time they didn't know what was going on. They was just trying to be cool. But they was with the trickery from Yod. Now they feeling guilty. And when they feel guilty, they start to scramble. And then if you don't hurry up and forgive, then they gonna lash out on you. Yeah, with the trickery. This is somebody who wants your forgiveness just because they feel less than with the dissipating energy here without you. So they're going to try to come in and gain your forgiveness with a facade and no faith in you. They ain't got no faith in you. With the faith in reverse and facade, this is somebody who going to act like, oh, I believed in you the whole time. I was rude. I fucks with you. But, nah, it's trickery. I just didn't want to show up for you because of what other people might think. So this is somebody that's got one foot in your success and one foot in your demise. No. Bottom of the deck in the upright position, you got renewal. And she's glowing. So everybody just want to get to the new you. They just want to get to the new you to re-sow their seeds with the mysticism in reverse that didn't stick the first time. But they can't. Because you got the self-worth in the upright position with the perseverance. You like, nah. Like I'm telling you, the shit you've learned is making you make better decisions. Your self-worth, the way you came in strong with the 9 of Cups, you just love yourself so much. I'm telling you, it was something inside of you. You just grew. Like it was just like, nah. Now your standards is just set way higher than they used to be with the perseverance. You just kept working on yourself, working on yourself consistently. But Spirit is telling me this was like behind the scenes. Somebody don't want to release you due to some type of insecurities. You got release in reverse and insecurity in the upright position. So somebody don't want to release you due to some insecurity they have about you persevering and knowing your worth. That's some fucked up shit. But you got confusion in reverse. You're not even about to play it around. You don't even care. You're not confused about you seeing things very clearly. Confusion in the reverse and with rejection in the upright. You ain't confused about who you got to set boundaries with, who you got to push away, who you got to let come. You are seeing things clearly. Yep. You are seeing things clearly. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to go get something to drink. All right, I'm back. All right, gang. So, yeah, you are very clear about what needs rejection in your life. With the impasse and reverse at the bottom of the deck, I don't feel like you're confused on where you need to go. I kind of just feel like you've made up your mind on some aspects in your life. Like, okay, you just really, you're not at a crossroads. You're past the crossroads, but you're like figuring out how you're going to finish the rest of your journey. Yeah. Let's see. You've got passion in reverse with complacency. See, this needs to be what you're thinking about. Like, or this has been the past thoughts, or what you could be, considering now. Like, I'm comfortable where I am, but will I prosper in a different space? I'm comfortable with this mindset, but would I flourish if I switched my thoughts? Like, you're really just contemplating on how you're gonna get your compassion back. I mean, not your compassion, your passion back. Maybe some of y'all need to be more compassionate. I don't know. But you're just really thinking about, like, I feel like for some of you, it's like where you lost your passion at, too. Like, where was you at? What were you going through in your life when you started to feel the onset of certain things? Like when you lost your drive, your passion, your love for your zest for life, the things you love to do. Really thinking about that and figuring out that you don't want to be complacent anymore, because you got to get some type of passion back in your life so you can get moving. But some of you guys are just, trying to figure out what you really want to put your all into. Maybe you got many thoughts. Maybe you've got many things you want to accomplish. you know? Just take your time. Hold up, y'all. Okay. Let's move on. You guys got Herbal Kitchen per use. Why you always get Herbal Kitchen? I know. Get to it, gang. But no, I just feel like you have been getting to it. It's in the upright position, so I feel like this is where you thrive. You know, getting those remedies down pat, getting things together. This is where you're thriving right now. A lot of you guys could be just like at home, just really getting shit together, cooking, mixing spices, or just doing, things. Getting your green thumb on. This says your ability to work with plants and herbs hails from a past life. Invest in studying plants. And we were just talking about bringing more plants into your home. Oh my God. Okay. Your body may be giving you signals to eat a more plant-based diet. Check with your doctor first. Write a book of natural remedies for ailments. Pursue your dream to cook. Wow. Yep. This comes up for you guys a lot. So this is always confirmation that if you are getting more into your herbs, getting more into like a holistic lifestyle, whatever that may be for you, even if you're not vegan or vegetarian, even if you're just, incorporating different plants and herbs into your life, your home, your diet, whatever, you're on the right track. Okay, let's see here. Ooh. Wow, you got witch's cottage in the upright position security. Oh, I love this for you. I love this for you. I know my HPs in the reader right now is like squirming in their seats or just like hyped. I can hear y'all like, I've been doing this. Okay, let's see. And I was just telling you to make sure your environment is safe and secure. That solid energy. This is so important right now, gang. And it's no coincidence that Herbal Kitchen and Witch's Cottage both came out in the upright position. This is letting me know, like I'm telling you, have your immediate environment so solid, prepared, and stocked with the things that you need that if you had to go a couple weeks without something, it wouldn't really hurt you, you know? Depending on what kind of space you have, you could even prepare for months ahead. But the witch's cottage and the security with the herbal kitchen, this is an alchemic energy, alchemist. This is like you having the stability of home, but also you having the healing herbs and things you need to nurture and feed yourself and protect yourself and cure yourself. Cure, okay? It's very important with this energy with security and alchemists. You need to know how to cure yourself from certain ailments. You need to know how to protect yourself from certain things spiritually, physically, with the cottage energy too. So this is just basically making sure that your personal surroundings, what we talked about earlier, your environment, environmental awareness is on point. That's what's most important right now. And if anybody don't get that and understand why this is the mission you on, you better not bring them on your team. But let's read this one real quick. Witch's Cottage. It says, let others in instead of shutting them out. You are protected, supported, and safe. Trust in the divine outcome. Recognize your strengths and talents. A new home awaits. Rediscover your likes and dislikes. Don't try too hard to fit in. Yeah. And what we were saying with that key card, maybe getting the key to the city, a key to a new home, or fixing up your home, or securing your home with this witch's cottage energy, like, and learning who to let in. But you're more wise now. Don't go into things with a defeatist mindset with that Three of Swords and that Page of Swords we saw earlier. It says you are protected, supported, and safe. And that's why I was telling you, don't be sitting up thinking about when the next shoe gonna fall, because then you don't give yourself an allotted amount of time to enjoy the space you're in, to fortify it, to secure it. If you're always worrying about being misplaced or displaced or something like that, you don't give yourself enough time to be in the moment, to be in the space. That's why you're going to start to change the aesthetic of your home and prepare for this winter and make it pleasing and comfortable and safe for you. This is so important. Security and your alchemy is very important right now, especially going into this winter. Okay. Oh my God. Dude. I swear. Look what came out in the upright. Homeland Foundation. Dude, I cannot. I would never even try to make this up. Bottom of the deck, witches had power in the upright position. Homeland Foundation? Why am I hearing Homeland Security? I don't even know why, but I do know why, but I don't feel like talking about it. You got Homeland and Security. That's crazy. Okay. Tighten up your environments, gang. Get solidified in some type of way with foundation. I'm telling you, and look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this. Look on this Homeland card. It's like a map of cities and states and globes, and a globe to the left of it, right? They about to start doing shit in waves, y'all. Like, certain states gonna experience scarcity, then another state, then another state. Then it's gonna trickle down into the main states. It's gonna be crazy. Prepare. Get your homeland secured with home. Look at these cards. Homeland and security. Get your shit in order. Let's read the book because I'm already talking. But let's see what the book say. I said that shit before I even pulled the card. You already know I ain't gonna hold you. Okay. This card says, visit your childhood home. Child again. Six of Cups we had earlier. The inner child. Getting back to that to figure some things out so you can to build inside esoterically, emotionally. Anyway, honor any feelings you have about your past. Face up to and accept that acceptance where you come from. Your past is catching up with you. A foreign land stirs something within you. Investigate your family tree. Look towards home for answers. Look towards home for answers. And with the herbal kitchen, this is not no coincidence. A wise woman once told me there are no such things as coincidences. First card that came out, herbal kitchen. Where is it? Alchemist. Second came out, homeland, foundation, homeland security, and the alchemist. This means you need to know the ins and outs of your space, your environment. With the other deck we was in, witch's hat. You in your power. You in your power. If you getting intuitive nudges to just pick up random things, to do random things around the house, do it. If you got to carve out a certain time to have a lot of energy to do things, carve it out. You have 3 months. Something is going to come to your acknowledgement within 3 months. It's going to let you know the shit that you've been preparing for was necessary. You know how when you go into the Dollar Tree and the dollar stores and they got them little like antibiotic ointments and shit, get like 10 of those. Get like 10 bottles of peroxide. Get like 10 bottles of rubbing alcohol. Get gauze and bandages. Get like just little random shit. Like, you know how in the Dollar Tree they got them little random ass toolkits? Get those. Like, if you can, $10 a week, $20 a week on shit like that. I'm telling you, with the witch's hat and power, I'm telling you, just listen to me. And don't be like, oh, well, I got this shit. It was $30, and then this shit didn't even happen in 3 months. I don't mean shit. You needed to be prepared at that 3 month mark. Don't matter what happened after that. All right, let's move on. Oh, let's read the witch's hat real quick. Okay, this card says, you are more powerful than you think. Enforce some authority. Someone is trying to influence you. Walk away from those who do not serve your highest interest. Reclaim your self power. Investigate your past lives to heal fears of persecution. Yo, this is like the fourth card we didn't have that keep telling y'all to dive into y'all past lives. Some of you guys may benefit from a past life reading. Some of you guys need to just start going back, like I said, to the origin of things, to when things shifted in your life, or when you started to feel yourself or your gifts or something. There was something that happened in your childhood that either shocked you, or my condolences, and you're gonna be in this position to dig deep, and it's gonna trigger something in you for you to never be unprepared for things like this again. Whether that was onset poverty, you know, that you never want to have to feel again. There is something in your childhood, your inner child, protecting and nourishing and bringing that inner child to the forefront of your own personal healing, that's going to put you back into your power. Accepting something, some type of acceptance of your own power. You sat around too fucking long, pretending not to be powerful, to not offend weak people. All right, let's move on, y'all. That's killing somebody. Sitting up denying their own power because they're afraid to make other people feel inferior or intimidated or some shit. Get out of that. Full force. There's something you here to do right now, or you wouldn't even be here. You wouldn't even fucking came back to this motherfucker if it wasn't something you know you need to complete. Why do you think you're here? I might just choose to come here and deal with this stupid shit unless they have something to do. It's real life earth angels out here. Real life earth angels out here. And that's why you probably be looking at all the stupid shit that be going on. You like, man, I ain't of this world. This is some... Look, when you ain't of this world and you just in it to fulfill your purpose and move around, you be looking at all the dumb shit people be fighting over and mad over, and all this hurt over and person. You be like, yo, this ain't even what's really need to be focused on. Like when you ain't in of this world, but you just in it and you observing, shit look crazy to you. You be like, damn. You that really ruined your whole week. That should be weird. And then you look misunderstood, or people want to demonize you because you ain't all up in arms about shit that your soul's purpose ain't even here to fucking focus on. Motherfuckers mad because you ain't told them what your purpose was. Or they can't affect your purpose in some kind of way, or I don't know, just be weirdo ass shit. I don't move around in those circles, and if I accidentally and purposely or stupidly get myself in them circles, I'm damn sure gonna get myself up out of that shit. Can't be around motherfuckers that's worried about the wrong shit. All right. Yeah, all right, Spirit. Wow, Spirit threw this at me. You got Death and the Maiden. Invasion, boundaries violated, dominance. These are motherfuckers we was just talking about. Bottom of the deck, count your blessings. We're going to read both, but let's get into this one real quick. This is number 28, which breaks down to the 10. Ending that toxic ass cycle with motherfuckers that just want to eat your fucking spirit. Told y'all that earlier. Let's read this. This card says there is a very out of balance relationship between you and another at this time. It may be that you are deaf, taking too much and imposing on another, and all the while blind as this skeleton to the truth. Or it may be that you are the maiden and have no defenses against another who is draining you, claiming all the while to love you. You may have been drawn into the drama and the color and entertainment of a relationship that is full of highs and lows and passion, but you are now discovering that it is tiring, draining, and lacking in respect. It is time to truthfully assess this relationship and take steps to be safer and more protected and more respected. Do not attempt to convince death of its problems. Those real people will only draw closer, cling harder, and convince you that you have a problem, not them. You may feel fear as to what they will do once you separate from them, as they are vindictive and malicious. Freedom is worth the trial of separating. Ask yourself, is this relationship healthy for me? If the answer is no, then you must take steps to go. Wow. And see, remember I was telling you about the narc and the sociopath. When you separate from them, they go on a smearing campaign and you didn't even want to step in to clear your name. See, that's what they do. When you separate from them because they can't eat your spirit. Look at this motherfucker. Dead ass motherfucker eating her shoulder and her hair. Somebody is jealous of your beauty. They want to eat. They want to suck you dry. That's that straw in your side, eating your damn spirit. He eating her, and not in the pleasurable way. And some of y'all need to stop having relations with demonic ass motherfuckers just because it make you feel desired and wanted and it feel good. These motherfuckers is draining you. It says you may feel fear as to what they will do once you separate from them, as they are vindictive and malicious. Negative Nancy, miserable Marvin. So you could have been in a situation in one of your past lives where when you would separate from people who didn't mean you no good, they would hurry up and unroll a smear campaign. And all the weak motherfuckers who was looking for reasons to not love you and support you and uphold you in high regard fell into it. They did. Mm-mm. Nope. What really kills me, it says, you may have no defenses against another who is draining you, claiming all the while to love you. That's why I don't be wearing, like, I love you, but I don't love you. Like, because motherfuckers be saying I love you and then proceed to stick the knife in your side. I love you if you adhere to my unreasonable demands. I love you if you allow me to attach to you. Look at this nigga. He attached to her with his mouth. So he eating her. Motherfuckers be, I love you as long as I can eat some of your spirit. I love you as long as you gonna allow me to eat you up and you not have none for you left. Demonic ass motherfuckers ain't got no life in them. They want to eat your spirit. They want to eat you up. They want to eat your energy. They want to eat your livelihood. Claiming all the while to love you. But you are not allowed to grow unless they are attached to that growth in some kind of unhealthy way. Because if you look at this person is full of life. This motherfucker's a skeleton. So they been gone. They think if they latch on to you, it's going to bring them more life. Right? But they don't got nothing to replenish you with. I don't give a fuck if they got a gang of shit on the outside. Some of y'all don't want nothing on the outside. Some of y'all need nourishment. Okay, you need spiritual nourishment. You didn't already gave enough nourishment to other motherfuckers, dead, empty motherfuckers, and then they want to come and keep latching on. And when you need a little uplifting, a little need poured into, now they mad at you. Now you a user. Now you a demon. Now you an energy vampire, and they can't understand why you just no. You just want what you was giving out, but you can't want that shit from motherfuckers. You can't. Motherfuckers is taking it easy. They want to eat you up, and you've been removed from them. Because you may have been drawn into the drama and color and entertainment of this relationship. So this is somebody that's just got a butterfly syndrome. Oh, this looks shiny and fun. I'm gonna go into this, and then they fuck around and get drained. Like, you gotta take accountability for this shit too. Everything that's glitters ain't gold, and even if it's gold, you might lose your soul. All right. The last card you guys got was Count Your Blessings, Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch. And this card is number 1. And what was we talking about at the top of the reading? Getting back to yourself. All right. This card says, something precious is all about you, but it has become so familiar you can barely see it anymore. It is such a fixture in your life that familiarity has bred, if not contempt, a kind of blindness. The beautiful little girl ghost in the pumpkin patch asks you very gently to see the abundance all around you and to appreciate that while you are in physical form, there is so much you can enjoy. She wishes for you to harvest what is yours now and to also take steps to call in any depths and share the bounty. Do not let anyone cheat you, and know that you do not own a single thing. In truth, it will all pass through your hands. But still, ironically, these things you have earned through your hard work are worth protecting. That word protection again. They are not too small. They are not too ordinary. You have more material wealth than you think. So please do count your blessings every day. So that's like, yeah, you may not be a millionaire. You may not be a thousandaire. You may not have a gang and shit to show off and blah, blah, blah. But you are at a space where you have enough. Work with what you have. That alchemist, that kitchen energy. Even if you don't have a lot, maybe some of you guys are better off than you have been in a past life, in another situation, with the past life energy that keeps coming up. Some of you guys have been correcting things that you did wrong in the past life that are bringing you more abundance than you ever had in your life. Some of you guys could have grew up in poverty and grew up in the struggle, and now you are better off than your parents were at a time in their lives. Some of you guys are like really working through a lot of things, and you may not have the influencer apartment aesthetic and all this bullshit you see online that everybody is in but they ain't even happy about. Nah. It's time to be transparent with yourself and see how far you've come and be appreciative. There's times in your life when you could have lost your life, you could have been doing some dumb shit out here, messing around, and you still here to fix things. Some of you guys' past life energy is just here to fix things, to get your wings back. Telling you, All right, gang. I know we was long winded tonight, but it needed to be said. Uh, what is this? Yeah, get to it. Prepare for the autumn. Prepare for the fall, for the winter. Get to it, little by little. You know, they ain't gonna be able to do everything in one day, but you should be far along enough to know what you need now. As much as we be talking about this shit, you should know what you need now, what you should be uh gathering and preparing for and focusing on, eradicating. We got work to do, and it is what it is. But shit, a hard day's work pay off. So when you got everything done, you can walk around, look at shit you done built, and it's shit you secured, which came up a lot. That word security is solid, and solidity, and all those things. You're gonna feel better. You're gonna feel better. Like, even if I have to go this amount of time with doing this and without this, at least I got this. Like, that's the energy, okay? And stop fucking with motherfuckers who want to see you preparing for shit and call you crazy and discount your credibility, discount your intuition, discount your knowledge, and discount you preparing. And they don't want to prepare, but then they're gonna come in at the end and want to be secured by the things you prepared for. Know that. They taught us that in elementary. Why you think we have to read the story about the red hen and all that shit? Cause you gonna be preparing, and motherfuckers gonna be calling you crazy. They're gonna be calling you extremist or conspiracy theorists and all these little stupid things when you just preparing because you could see Foresight. Foresight came out, we saw with the tea leaves. All right, gang. I love you guys so much. You take good care of yourselves. Thank you to everybody who's booked with me, who's purchased anything from my websites. My links are in the description box below. If you need anything from me, my calendar is in the description box below. If you want to book a personal reading, I have past life readings on my website. I have spiritual tips. I have just emergency readings. If it's something pressing, contact me, communicate with me, because I really don't be in my inbox like that. I love you guys so much. Take good care of yourselves, man. Prepare. Get your mind right. Shout out to my moderators and everybody in the chat. All right, gang. Sending you love, peace, and balance.